And let's start juicing. It's not plugged in. Don't judge me.
Cause I'm a boss.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am making celery juice. This is something that I do probably about once a month or so, just kind of detoxing, as you would probably say, or whatever you want to call it. If you know me, you know that I don't eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I don't eat fruit at all, actually. We ain't gotta talk about it. And I eat like 3 vegetables, so this is kind of how I compensate for those loss of any type of nutrients or vitamins or what have you. I also take multivitamins. I do a lot of different things to compensate for the loss of what I don't eat. But anywho, I have this and also tie it out with some wine because we're the Wine Diaries. Welcome, hello. All right, so I bought 5 bunches of celery. I got them from Walmart. I would usually like to go to Harris Teeter, but I was going for convenience this time. Walmart is right down the street, so here we are. And I always like to look for big bunches that have really nice big stalks because it helps produce more juice. If you've ever worked with a juicer, you know that you do not get a lot of juice out of the things that you juice. So trying to get the best out of that. But I don't know if you guys are familiar with how this whole thing started in the first place. It kind of became this big celery juice trend or whatever. I want to say last summer, whatever. So I started to do it because I wanted benefits for my skin's health. If you know me, you know that I've battled with acne. I have acne prone skin. It's been a thing for like my entire life. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in another video. But that is one of the main reasons that I do this alongside trying to detox per se. So they say you should drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and I'm gonna let you know, do it at home. That's all I gotta say. You know, do it at home, but don't do it at work or anything like that because you will have to go. But some other benefits of celery juice is that it has or lowers inflammation. It supports some weight loss and heal indigestion. Again, helps with acne and fights infections and protects liver health and all of that. So there's a lot of benefits that come from drinking celery juice, and I wanted to share those things. I will also be adding some ginger root. Nice little bag. But I'll also be adding some ginger root into my celery juice because ginger also has some great benefits, which are reduces your risk of diabetes. It's also an anti-inflammatory. It helps settle an upset stomach. Ladies, if your cycle is about to start, it will help with period pain. So something to think about if that's something that you do suffer from. Helps helps prevent heart disease and other benefits alongside those. So I'm gonna go, I've already washed all of this celery. I'm gonna go and chop off the ends, and then I will come back and we'll start juicing. Okay. So as I'm cutting, I am cutting off the end where the leaves are because the leaves are gonna make it a little bit more bitter. And I'm just cutting off the end where kind of like all that whiteness is, if that makes sense. Probably didn't make this one, this was a little lighty. But like for instance on this one, I'll cut like right here just to get that, because you know, this is the part that was in the ground and where the dirt was and all of that stuff. I mean, like I said, I've washed it, but still gotta get rid of all that stuff. And it's funny because when I first started making this, I remember drinking maybe like, let's say 8 ounces of it in the morning, and I would sit there and like chug it with a straw because I just could not stand it. But it's gotten to a point now where I've gotten used to it, and I can drink about 12, 16 ounces, and I drink it like it's just a regular juice. It's very refreshing at this point. I'm used to it. I really enjoy it, so it makes me feel good. What are you gonna do? You can add other things to your celery juice. I know that when I am lazy and don't want to make juice, I go to this place called Clean Juice, and they have a celery juice where they put lemon in it, and it's fine. I'm not really a fan of having the lemon in there because it just makes it, you know, a little bit more tart. Whereas like with this, I'm pretty fine with it just being nice and just smooth. And like I said, it's refreshing to me. But yeah, so there's that. You can add, you know, pineapple or add apple in to make it a little bit sweeter. or whatever you want to do, but I like to just stick with the straight celery. And like I said, I'm adding ginger in here this go round. I usually don't do that, but I said, why not? Let's get all the benefits today. Be great out here, because I'm telling y'all, when I come out of quarantine, it's lit. That is all. After I juice, and when I'm ready to have a glass, I do use this, where is it? I have this micro strainer that I use, so if you look at it, they're really fine holes. But I use this, I put it over my glass, I pour what I want, and you can see more of the pulp getting caught in here. And I kind of just take a knife or a spoon and stir it all around to make sure the juice comes out of it, but all that pulp is staying in here. So I have a very smooth juice. Personal preference, you don't have to do that, but I like my stuff without any type of texture. What are you gonna do? All right, now that I have this much cut up, I'll start juicing just for the fun of it. So you guys can see how this works. It is really loud, I'm not gonna lie. One little hack that you can do is I know y'all save your Walmart bags and Target bags. So take that and put it in the part that gets all the waste. Put a grocery bag in here and put it back in here, so then when you are straining, or not straining, but when you're juicing it and all the pulp comes out, it goes into this bag, you take the bag and throw it out, and boom, easy cleanup. So, something to think about. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut up a little bit of this. Let me rinse it really quick. I'm probably gonna do like maybe this much. Let's see. I think this much will be enough for right now, and that's gonna be for this entire bunch. So we have this, and let's start juicing. It's not plugged in. Now let's start juicing. Alright, so as you can see, about one stalk of celery, I have this much left of the one stalk, but one stalk created this much juice. This is the point that I'm making and saying this is why I get so much, because I want to have more than just this. And when you juice, you don't get a whole lot. So I'm gonna get a container to put this in. I always get something large, put it all in there, and then just sit it in the fridge so it can chill. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna keep on juicing, and I will come back for the wine wrap up. All right, so I've added in the rest of the lettuce juice. Celery. So this is the end result. We have almost a gallon of celery juice. I did end up adding in the rest of the ginger root, since the little bit that I added, I didn't feel like it would be beneficial to as much juice as we ended up getting. Hence to why I say get the big bunches when you can find them, because look at this, I'm gonna be great for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead, put the lid on this, put it in the fridge, and then we gonna talk about some wine. All right, we are here, and it's my favorite part of my video, which is the wrap up with some wine. So I have this bottle of Alamos Malbec. I have not had this before. I bought it from Walmart. I wanna say I paid maybe somewhere between $10 and $12. We're gonna go with that. I have my handy dandy bottle opener or corkscrew, electric that is. I have my foil cutter and my aerator. Need to get my glass. It's something about a good stemless glass that I just love, so this is what I always go for. But let's get into this bottle. if you're not familiar with an aerator, aerators are great for allowing air into the wine and giving it a more airy taste, if you want to say that. It basically helps emphasize the flavor of the wine. That's the best way I could put that. So that's enough for now. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. It's nice, it's bold, it's dry, definitely full bodied. And I'm tasting some black cherry in there. Definitely black cherry, yep. Dark fruits obviously is a thing. This does come from Mendoza, Argentina, and it's gonna pair well with beef, grilled meats, things of that sort. And it has a long finish on the palate, meaning the taste lingers for a while in your mouth, so that's great too. Yeah, this is the one. So, y'all, pour up, happy sipping, and I will see you guys next time. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and we're gonna keep this going. All right, thank you.